I think she's joining us. I'm just waiting for her. Oh, hi. Hi, Somapika. How are you doing?
Hello.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
good.
we have our guest with us for coffee and conversation. Unfortunately, we can't have coffee together because of lockdown. Otherwise, you would have been with us in the preschool. So thanks a lot for joining us.
Thanks for
telling our viewers a little about you. So Somapika Sarkar is the founder of Fure Kids. That's an educational initiative to promote life skills, the life skills that have been recommended by the World Health Organization. It's a framework that she's working on. She holds a double master's and has been working with children for the last 10 years. So thank you so much for joining us today, Somapika. So,
welcome.
Would you like to tell us a little about what life skills is all about? Because we get to keep hearing life skills, but a little clarity in what life skills is.
Yeah. So, first of all, thanks for inviting me for this coffee and conversation.
Thank you.
And all the best to Kabira.
Thank
the
you.
Preschool. Yeah. So I'll simplify the concept of life skills. We can simplify it in a way when we say that these are the skills which help us to lead the life, right? Which help us to deal with the demand and challenges of everyday life. So this help us to stay happy, to stay calm, to be resilient, to be a good decision maker, to be a problem solver. And overall, if you see, all these skills help us to be a superhuman person, so that we
that's
function.
Very nice. A superhuman person. So building all those skills at such a young age, I think, is really very good. So
right.
Yeah. So how do you think life skills are? It is good to inculcate these life skills during the formative years. That's the age between 0 and 8 years. How will this prove to be handy when you really want to be a superhuman?
Right. So see, these are since these are the formative years, these are the first years of our life, and this holds a lot of significance, in the development track or the development progress of the child. So whatever you offer in these years, that stay long till the end of the life. So since these are the foundation years, these are the early years, these are the years when we are laying the foundation of a child's personality. So it's very important to lay the foundation of these skills also. In fact, these skills are more important in these years than the regular academic subjects, because these are something, as I have said, decision making, problem solving, as I was explaining, these life skills, these are something which will help you sail through all kind of situations in life.
Correct.
Whether you are a toddler, whether you are an adult, or whether you are a senior citizen. So Correct. It helps you in all stages of life.
Yeah.
So this is the right time,
Yeah.
When
and
you start.
I think a child at 0 years or 1 year would be having some kind of stress, a small little thing, but which may be stressful for the child. But I think introducing them at an early age definitely will be very helpful.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So how do you impart life skills in a curriculum? Like, how do you do it actually? Is it going to be a theoretical class, or do you have certain tools that help you to do this training?
Yeah, so it works both ways, Sapna. See, life skills, we as a parent or as a teacher, we have been doing it unknowingly,
Exactly.
in the activities. But sometimes what happened, we have never done it consciously or in a structured way, because we never realized that these are also things to be taught. It was so automatic, or it was so natural for a parent to teach the child to brush the teeth or comb a hair. But these are the early life skills which they need to learn, right?
Correct.
Or in the school, how you are guiding the students to stand in a queue, to follow a certain discipline, to understand, follow the instructions. It's like paying attention or focus. These are nothing but these are also the basic, the natural skills which you are building on. So we have been doing it unknowingly, but now what happens is that in due course of time, we start ignoring it by giving more importance to the other subjects.
Correct.
But actually this life skills is something which will help you do well in your other subjects also, because this is a connecting set of knowledge which you will be needing it. No, there is
Exactly.
no point of learning a maths formula if you're not able to do it, do the calculation or the correct decision at the shop. We are not able to evaluate
Yeah.
which is the right,
Yeah. So
right
sorry
option
to
to
interrupt
choose.
you. So where do you think in maths it could be helpful? Where do you think? Which are the skills that you will be using? Which are the skills you will be using in mathematics, life
See,
skills?
mathematics, it's all about logic, right? Mathematics is all about logic, a lot of critical thinking. So there is sequencing, a lot of logic and sequences there in the maths process. So again, you're using your critical thinking skills, right? So now the time is there. See, everybody knows where to put what, but we are not making it simple for the child to understand. We think life skills is something different. We don't know. We can't relate it to maths. No, in each and every subject, there is a certain amount of life skills. We can life skill orient the entire curriculum, right? So though we have been doing, as I said earlier, we have been doing it as a parent, as a teacher in our in our
Correct.
profession or in our parenting, but
Unconsciously.
yeah, unconsciously. But the time is now, we need to do it more in a conscious way, in a more structured way, and we need to have certain tools also. Okay, so tools, like, it can be, of course, the tools are very less for these years. Many people are started working it, and that's what the main reason why I started my journey as an entrepreneur, and I started this educational venture Hooray Kids, because I found these formative years were neglected.
I think you've been
Um,
working with kids for about 10 years now, a Montessori trained teacher, and so that I think gives you a better understanding as to how to approach this entire subject when it comes to the formative years.
Yes, yes. It's always better to introduce, because these are very critical and vital skills of our life. So this has to be introduced in the formative years. That is because in this age, the brain development is the maximum, as the science tells, because they can grasp each and everything. So if you're, making them learn 4 languages, they will learn it. But at this age, we cannot learn 4 languages. It's too much for us,
Correct.
because our reflexes will not respond. But they're like soft dough. They are just like sponge. They will absorb everything. So that is the right time to set the right set of skills, the skills which will help actually in the real life. How to face the real life situation, rather than we have to come out of this bookish knowledge of content. It's there everywhere. They can always find the content. You Google it and you'll find the content. But how to use that? Even there is a lot of content up now on Google, but all content are not right. We have to again take a decision which one to follow.
Yes.
Some page, if we are like finding a medicine for a fever, suppose crocin. So what is the alternative of crocin? Then again, a lot of thinking whether the Google is telling right or wrong. Again, we see content is there, but how to apply that content, how to apply this knowledge in the real life, then only makes sense. And this is all helped by this life skills education.
Life
So that is
skills.
very, very important. That is
Okay.
very, very